looks like we're good. Sweet. Sweet. There we go. Boom. Gonna go to the news feed. Gonna go to group. Go here. All right, awesome. Just getting this shared out, guys. Awesome. Cool. Good to know. Good to go. Good to go. Turn that down. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, Dom Powers, my man. John Ortiz is on. Jim, CEO Revolution Dickinson in the house. And congratulations, everybody. Congratulations to Jim, who as of yesterday just was hashtag new gold in the house. So good to see him on here. We got George Walsh in the house. What's happening, guys? So I want to show you guys some cool stuff. I want to see if I can get this. Actually, I'll get that working in just a minute. Let me see here. I'm gonna do something cool. Show you guys my phone, how that works there. Let me see. Let me just make sure I can get this right here. Oh, that doesn't want to play right. That doesn't want to play right. Let me try this. All right, now we're gonna try this. Nope, don't want to do that. Don't want that. Let's try this. Daniel's iPhone. Yep, we want my iPhone. That's what we want. Okay. Give me a minute here, guys. We're just kind of having some fun. Oh, no, that's not what we want to do. Hang on. Hang on. All right. There we go. Now what we got to do? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let me see. Let me try something else here. That's just for the microphone. No, I don't want to do that. All right. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you my phone because I got QuickTime doing some really weird stuff here. Really weird stuff. So let me try one more thing and then we'll see if I can't get this to work, then it's all good. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Wait. I think I got it. I think I got it. I do got it. Look at that. That's awesome. All right, cool. Good stuff going on there. Now, all right, sweet. All right, so let me get rid of that. We don't want to do that. All right, cool. So anyway, so here's the deal. It's Friday. Hope everyone is having a fantastic week. Look at that. We got Tracy Lopez in the house. Good to see you. Scott Rohn jumping on board. JT, my man. How's everybody doing? So here's the deal. When it comes to getting more emails open, a very, very super critical, super important thing, obviously, is your subject line. Because plain and simple, you can have one of the coolest emails ever written. You could have the best copy. It could tell a great story. It could give a great call to action, cool pictures, whatever it is. None of that matters. None of that matters if people don't open the email, right? Fair enough. So what do you got to do in order to get more emails open? Well, plain and simple, you got to have a good subject line. So that's one thing that we're going to be kind of talking about a little bit, but there's also a little tip that I want to share with you guys that is very, very important, because you want to look at the subject line. You want to have a subject line that is very intriguing, that gets people to open the email, whether it be a follow-up email or whether it be a daily broadcast email, either one. But you want to be able to use something that's obviously going to get the email open. Now, the other thing that I want to show you is, and this is food for thought. This is something that you need to think about. 9 out of 10 times, I would say at least 90% of the time, when people open their emails, at least for the first time of the day, or at, when they're first checking email, most people use their phones. Okay. Most people use their phones. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys a couple of things that realistically you can start looking at. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I specifically want to show you like what people are looking at, or like the average person, what they're looking at, if they're going to be opening up an email or not. Okay. And this is a little tip. So I want you guys to think of this when you're writing, either if you're crafting or you're editing a follow-up email, or you're writing a daily broadcast email. This is something that I want you to start thinking about and start looking at on the daily as you guys are doing this. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, hopefully everybody can see my screen at this point. The next thing I want to do is I'm actually going to pull up my phone, and I want to show you guys this. So hopefully everybody can see my phone. You guys should be able to see my phone at this point. I'll be able to confirm that too here. Yep. All right, cool. So here's what's important. Here's what's something that you need to look at. So I got 2 different email accounts. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of different emails here. So number one, what we're going to do is, as you guys can see, I had a little bit of a Zoom issue, which is why I was late today. But we're going to look at this email right here. Okay, this is a test email that I was obviously testing it before I queued it into my broadcast. But so first things first. So if I were to like literally be scrolling through my emails, and I got all these emails in here, and I'm looking on my phone, and I'm like, all right, what email do I want to open? All right. So first and foremost, this is my email from my autoresponder. Okay. This is a broadcast email that I'm testing out. All right. This is a broadcast email that I'm testing out. All right. So first off, this is the subject line right here. So I got in this little, sort of parenthesis thing here, proof, big bold letters, you can't beat this math, ... So when I say to somebody, you can't beat this math, it's almost like a challenge, like, what math? What are you talking about? But I don't want you to just look at the subject line. The other thing that I want you to look at, and this is very, very important, usually when you're checking your email on mobile, as well as when you're checking it on desktop too, you can see usually the first 1 or 2 lines of the copy of the email, like the body of the email. So it's very important for you to make sure that this first line is also, what I want you to do is I want you to treat it similar to a subject line. So it has to maybe be a little bold. It has to maybe be a little brash, maybe you're asking a question. Maybe you're tacking on another question off of the subject line. But keep in mind, like if let's say hypothetically, if you ask a question in the subject line and then you answer it in the very first sentence, you kind of just gave them the answer to the test. You almost gave them the answer to the test, and it might not be enough information, or it might not be a lack of enough information in order for them to open the email, because maybe you just gave away what you were hinting at. You know what I mean? So here I kind of say, proof, you can't beat this math. And it says, this Facebook post shows how Jim saved over $500 his first month. So immediately I'm saying to people, you can't beat this math, which gets me thinking, all right, what math is he talking about? And then the first sentence, besides the hey Daniel here, which is in every single one of my emails, the first sentence is, this Facebook post shows. So basically I'm pointing in the email to a specific Facebook post. So those 2 things, when I talk about, and this is just an example, guys, but those 2 things, you can't beat this math, I get people thinking, what math? What is he talking about? And then the first line, this Facebook post shows how Jim saved X amount of money. So now I'm pointing to a post. I'm referencing a specific post on Facebook. So that might get people thinking, well, I want to go see what that post says. All right. So that's just an example. But what you want to look at, especially from a mobile standpoint, is number 1, your subject line, and number 2, at least the first 1, if not 2 sentences, making sure that they continue creating that intrigue from your subject line. All right. I'll show you guys another example. So we're going to go back into a different email account here, and we're going to look at this one right up at the top. All right. This one is, all right. Now, so I know who the sender is. This sender specifically changes their notification name to support. So for me, where it said Daniel J. Kump, now it says support. It's kind of a little trick that they do. You can try it. I don't recommend it. You should always just use your name to brand yourself. But anyway. All right. So here it is, the subject line. So we're looking at 2 things. We're looking at the subject line, and we're looking at the first sentence. Emotional testimonial from brand new, and it gets cut off, but you can tell that it says member. Emotional testimonial from brand new member. This is great. A brand new member just got his first check, ... He did the ... on purpose. You guys see that? You guys see how that is, oops, you guys see how that's done? Where it says, you know, a brand new member just got his first check ... And it's done that way. It's very effective. It's done that way on purpose to get you to want to open the email to check out the rest of the story. So what was their first check? Was it big? Was it small? Was it, you know, how long did it take them? All of that stuff is in the email. But in order to learn that information, okay, in order to learn that information, you got to open the email. So point being, guys, make sure that not only are you looking at that, obviously you're not only looking at, finally, everyone can see that my wife got paid. Not only are you looking at the subject line, but you're also, okay, you're also looking at the first and or second sentence as well. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys kind of get the point of that. So it's not just, you know, it's not just looking at the subject line. You're also looking at that first sentence as well. And it's really important because, like I said, most people, when they're checking their email for the first time in the day, 90% of those people are doing it on mobile. So if you're testing, you know, if you're previewing or testing your broadcast emails, your follow-up emails, in other words, a great thing for you to do is always log in, you know, put your email address in your own capture page. So whatever capture page you're using, if it's, you know, if you're using Income Shift Pro or you're using your own custom page with ClickFunnels or whatever, always log into your own capture page, get on your own email list so you can see what your emails look like coming across to the reader, the people that are on your list. All right. So number one, make sure your subject line it's enticing, because like I said, you can have the best copy on earth. Your email could be amazing. It could be so well written. You could tell a really cool story. You could have great pictures. There could be an awesome video testimonial in there. But plain and simple, guys, if you don't get the email open, if you have a crappy subject line and they don't open the email, no one's ever going to read it. No one's ever going to watch that video that you spent so much time on. All right. But so you got to look at the subject line. You want to make sure that it's intriguing. It either asks a question or it just hints. You just trickle a little hint in there to get them obviously to want to open that. And then look at that first, subject. So I'll show you guys an example. Let me pull something else up for you here too, so you guys can see this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll go into an email that I already wrote. Actually, know what I can do? I'll just go into I'll just open up my broadcaster here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll share my screen again, and here we'll go. So just waiting for Aweber to load. And what I'm going to do, this is a, all right, we always talk about conversion tips. I'm here talking about conversion tips on a Friday because when I did a poll a couple of weeks ago, I talked about, what do you guys want to learn more of? Traffic tips, conversion tips, mindset tips. Everybody wants to learn more about conversion tips. So this is a cool thing right now that I'm using inside of Aweber. So this is a template. I have this template saved. All right. This is a template. So what I did is I basically put my picture in, I put my opener, which is, hey, Daniel here. I do that in every single email. I have my closing, which is to your massive success in 2019. And I just basically, I saved that as a template. So that way, anytime I go to create a broadcast, I don't have to type all that stuff out. It's already typed out. All I got to do is I have my little box right here, and I just start typing whatever I want to type for my broadcast message, because the to, the from, like all that other stuff, it's already done. The other thing in regards to conversions, another thing that you can do, and again, I do this with the template that I'm using inside of Aweber, okay, is every single email that I send out, this is a tip, okay, every single email that I send out, says, hey, got any questions or want to see how this team operates? For me, obviously, you guys know we have a private Facebook group, which is the six-figure community. No problem, no secrets here. Here's the link to our team's private Facebook group. Boom. No secrets. I let people write in from every single email that I send out to our team's private Facebook group. Also, conversion tip again, you have questions for me. Boom, message me direct right here. I give people the actual direct link to my Facebook Messenger. And if you guys want to know how to do that, it's really, really simple. All you got to do is just go to Google and type Facebook message link shortener. All right. Facebook message link shortener. Now I know I'm getting a little off topic from our original topic, but I think it's the very first link right here. It says developers.facebook.com. You click on that. And then what it's going to do, it's going to take you right here, and you can see this link, and it just says right there, that's what you want to grab, http://m.me/. The only thing that you're going to put after that // is whatever your Facebook URL is. Okay. So for me, obviously it's facebook.com/Daniel J. Kump. So you're just going to I'm going to put Daniel J. Kump right after that. So if you go back over to here and I were to look at this direct link, this is Aweber, but does Aweber, Income Shift Pro, whatever autoresponder you're using, it doesn't matter. I'm just talking specifically about a link that you're going to put in your email. All right. So here you can see it just says m.me/Daniel J. Kump. So when they click on that link, all right, so from a conversion standpoint, if I'm trying to connect with people more or get people to connect with me more, now I'm putting my Facebook Messenger direct link right in my email, which what does that do, guys? Helps with conversions, because when someone reaches out to me and says, hey, I have a question on X, or how does this all work? What do I need to do to get started? Is there support? Is there training? Whatever it is, now they can message me directly right in my email. They don't have to go to my Facebook page and, send me a friend request, and then I have to connect with them. And then, they can go right to my inbox, which is really, really cool. All right. So anyway, when it comes to what we were talking about here, so you got your subject line, which obviously you're going to put right up here, your main subject line. When you think about your first sentence, make sure that it tails off of your subject line. So if I were to use a subject line, so let's just say I said, quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. All right. Quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. I know that's very vague and very generic, but we're just doing this for a video here. Okay. So that's our subject line. Quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. Or I could say unlocks, $100 bonus, whatever. The point is, what we're going to do now is we're going to come down to the first sentence. So after my intro, hey, Daniel here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say, all right, now what we're going to do is say, quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. And I can say now, seriously, you're not going to believe how easy, or I'll just say how simple this special bonus is. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll just preview it. Okay. I'm going to send a test message just like that. It says your test message is on its way. Cool. Now what we can do is I'll go to my inbox, and as you can see right here, I'll even open this up a little bit. I can pull up my phone, but you guys can get the gist by looking at this. All right. So as you can see right here, here's my subject line, quick 2-minute tip unlocks. And then obviously you got the hey Daniel here, and then seriously, you're not going to believe how simple this special. So see how the first sentence kind of tails right off of the subject line? Neither one of those things, neither the subject line nor the first sentence, give away, the answers to the test. So we're just hinting at it. We're we want, plain and simple, you want people to open the email. All right. You want people to open the email. Obviously, the more I slide this over, you can see a little more of this. So obviously, depending on the user, depending on, if they're on a computer or PC, we'll show only so much information there. But on mobile, obviously, we know what we're looking at on mobile. Okay. So if I were to pull this up on mobile, I'll let you guys see it here. All right. I think I still have this up. Yep. So right here on mobile, you can see quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. So obviously, you can see this is live right on my phone right here as my inbox. All right. Subject line, quick 2-minute tip unlocks more income. Hey, Daniel here. Seriously, you're not going to believe how simple this special bonus is. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. And that's what you guys can start doing. And that's what I want you guys to think about when it comes to, writing your daily broadcast emails, writing your follow-up emails. Those are some little conversion tips that you can use to make sure that your subject lines are intriguing. They ask a question or they hint at something. And then same thing in the body of the email, your first and or second sentence tail off of the subject line and just hint at what you're talking about. Because plain and simple, guys, you got to get the email open. Have to get the email open. It's not something that, you want to have. It's something that you got to have. If you want to get more conversions and you want more people opening your emails, clicking on your opportunity, checking out what you're doing, plain and simple, you got to get more emails open. So look at those two things. That is my Friday conversion tip of the day, I guess we'll call it, as well as those things that you can do if you have those broadcast templates saved. If you're using Aweber, you can save those broadcast templates. So that way, when you go to start an email, boom, it just opens up just like that. And then all you got to do is type in the copy. The other thing, and again, whether you're using Income Shift Pro, a different autoresponder, Aweber, in basically when you're signing off saying, hey, Jason and Yulima here, or, Adam here, Dan here, whatever, have a great day, to your success, to whatever, see you on the next email, whatever you're putting underneath that, give them direct access to you. If you're part of a Facebook group and you can invite them to that Facebook group, or if you want to give them your direct message contact so they can reach out. Any questions, please click this link and ask me a question. Get connected with me. I'd love to hear from you. Whatever that is, the more you're doing, the more effort that you're putting into conversions, the more results you're going to get, period. All right. So period. It's not, although yes, in our line of work, in our line of our business and what we do as online marketers, yes, we drive traffic. Yes, we create and we use an automated system. So the traffic comes into the capture page, they put their email address in, the follow-up emails go out, boom, 100% automated business. Awesome. However, people ask me all the time, I'm driving traffic, but I want to get more signups. I want to make more money. I want to grow my team, etc. These are the little things that you got to be doing consistently, but also follow up. And I say this in our team training site, and I say this on live webinars all the time, guys, follow up by all means possible. So anything that you can do, 100%, you want to make sure that you're doing that. Okay, plain and simple, you want to make sure that you're doing that. So by putting your links in the email, by looking at your subject line, looking at your first sentence. So good stuff there. All right. So anyway, I want to show you guys something super, super cool. And if you guys are watching this and you're on our myEcon Income Shift Pro team, this is a big one. Hopefully today, I've actually been talking to, and this does have to do with conversions. It does have to do with our Friday topic, but this is also kind of like something on the side. I've been talking to Derek today over at Income Shift Pro, and I want to show you guys something that is just about ready. It's just about ready. And trust me, I promise you, I can't wait for this to be ready. It's going to be super, super cool. So I'm going to share my screen one more time. Let me just make sure I got the right information up in the background here. All right. I got to log in one more time. All right, cool. I'm going to share my screen, show you something really cool. This is, obviously we're in the back office of Income Shift Pro. Those of you guys that are on our team should recognize this. I'm going to go into Toolbox. So you guys want to talk conversions. Man, you want to talk conversion. This tool right here, the SMS blast. So basically the SMS blast is you being able to send text messages to either all of your leads. Okay. So anyone that goes to your Income Shift Pro capture page and they put in their name and phone number, you're going to be able to send them a text message right to their phone. I've tested it. It works. It's awesome. It's a great way to increase your conversion. So obviously, if you guys haven't seen this yet and you want to do that, number one, you need a Twilio account. Twilio account is super cheap, super cheap. We're talking like literally like 20 bucks. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that because on our training site, guys, I go over how to set all that stuff up. So I'm not going to get into that now. But so let's just say hypothetically, we want to send a text out. Okay. We just go boom, time to send. We're just going to bump it up a few minutes. All right. And this is going to go out at the local time, like whatever time zone you're in, it's going to go out at that local time. Okay. So that's how that works. I'm going to select group. So if I want to email or I want to text message my leads, all right, I'm going to do that. So these are like, if you go to view your leads, all of your leads that went through your capture page that specifically gave a phone number, all right, specifically gave a phone, you're going to be able to text message them right from here. So obviously you would type your message, hey, and if they gave a name, even better, you can put their name, which is really cool. So that way it's personal. Hey, name, you know, simple. Hope you had a chance to see this. Now, only one thing I would recommend if you're going to use the text message feature, if you're going to send them to, obviously you want to send them to a landing page. You don't want to send them to a capture page. Why? Because they already put in their information. So don't ask them to go do it again. All right. Don't ask them to put in, you know, their email address again. You already did that. Send them to the landing page. Here's a tip. If you're going to send them to a landing page, go to bit.ly or use a Google shortener, or I would use bit.ly, or I would go to GoDaddy and I would get a domain name and have that forward to your Income Shift Pro, your landing page link, or if you're using a rotator, then your rotator link. So for me, as an example, I use my six-figure mentor, all right, .com. And when people click on that, that goes into our team rotator. But if you're sending somebody a text message and you give them a link, you want that link to look clean. You want that link to look professional. You don't want to send them to, you know, incomeshiftpro.com/Daniel J. Kump /landing page 1. You know, whatever. It's just not, it's not a clean link. You know, you want something that's clean, mysixfigurementor.com. Or if you had something that said, you know, if it was a bit.ly link and it just said, you know, workwithjohn.com or, you know, workwithjason.com or growwithjason.com or something like that. That's the type of link that you want to have in your text message. So anyway, if I were to send this out to my leads right now, this would go out. Great way to increase your conversions. The other thing that you could do, okay, this is a hint from the email. Have you had a chance to see this? And then you could say, got questions? No problem. All right. Message me here. And then what do? You go to Facebook and you put in your shortened Facebook Messenger link right there. So number one, you're giving them the opportunity to check out your business. Number two, you're giving them the opportunity to send you a direct message right from their phone. Cool. Send me a message right from my phone. They're already on their phone. They're already looking at your text message. So why not give them the opportunity to send you a message? So that way you can answer their questions. Again, guys, conversions. We're talking about conversions. Follow up by all means possible. So not just you following up with your lead, but you're also giving your lead a chance to follow up with you. Make sense? Sweet. Second, so not only can you send stuff to your leads, however, this is almost ready, guys, almost ready. You can also import custom lists. This is going to be ready, hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully today. And again, I was going back and forth with Derek from Income Shift Pro. They're all over this, man, like white on rice. They're trying to get this feature rocking and rolling. It's just about there. So I'm going to show you guys what this will look like. This is just a hint. Again, we're almost there. So if I were to do upload custom list, I got custom list selected right here, upload custom list. Notice how it brings you to a second page. It does that on purpose. Upload file, okay? I'll choose a file. I'm gonna look at, here's a hint. For those of you guys that are in Easy One Up, you can download your list right out of your back office, and then you're gonna hit upload, all right? So you can import your list right from your back office, just saying. So what do I want to use in the text message? Obviously, I need the phone number. So where it says skip, you're just going to change it to phone, all right? And I want to use their first name right here. I want to use their first name. So I'm going to put first name, just like that. I'm going to skip the last name, skip the email, skip the status, all that stuff. This is the other stuff that's in the CSV file. And all I'm selecting is what segments of that list I want to use. I want to use their first name. I want to use their phone number. I'm going to hit upload. Okay. Now this is obviously, this is one of those things that's going to be tweaked. What you're going to do is that actually gets uploaded, even though it went to a second page, it gets uploaded. And then you come back here, and all you're going to do, and this is the feature that they're trying to get squared away, is right down here, you're going to see something that says list uploaded. So you're going to know, boom, okay, awesome. The list was uploaded. We're ready to rock, good to go. And then notice how when I went to upload that list, I chose the phone number and I chose the first name. When you use this right here, where it's like the little squiggly line, name, little squiggly line, that's going to, boom, that's going to tie it to their name. So when you're sending this text message, it's going to be personal. So let's say I'm sending this to Dawn, right? It's going to say, hey, Dawn, hope you had a chance to see this. Boom, there's my link. Got any questions? Boom, there's my Facebook direct message. Like, think of the power at your fingertips. How many people you're going to be able to reach like that, and you're going to be able to do on mobile. You're going to send it right to their phone. I mean, text messages get such a higher open rate compared to email. So, guys, no freaking brainer here, man. If you are part of this, myEcon Income Shift Pro thing we got going on here that is just sprouting like crazy and growing every single day. We got people ranking up like Jim, who just got promoted to gold. We got so many people that are like right here on the verge of going gold. Also, too, I'm just going to throw a hint out here. Myself and some of the other leaders on our team, we're going to be setting up a future mastermind with folks that are gold and above. So it's going to be that's going to be high level, like really awesome stuff. But anyway, that's something we're just talking about right now. That's going to be coming out down the road. So get to gold. That's all I can tell you. Get to gold. Do whatever you got to do, but get there. So anyway, guys, those are the conversion tips for Friday. You guys want to learn more about conversions? There you go. Look at your subject line. Make sure it's intriguing and enticing. Make sure that first and second sentence tie into the subject line and play off of that. You can also put your direct message link not only in your email, but you can also put it into your text messages if you're using the SMS feature inside of Income Shift Pro, because right now for leads, it works. It works 100% awesome. I've tested it. I've used it. I noticed also folks on our team like Val and Jim and a few other you guys that are using the capture pages with the phone number. Not only are you getting solid opt-in rates, but you're able to use that SMS feature to follow up with people. And as an example, here's a perfect example. Jim just went gold, and he did it in like about a month. I don't even know if it was a full month. One of the reasons why he's growing so quickly, why his team's growing so quickly, he's driving traffic. We're giving the tips away, guys, here. We're telling you exactly how we're doing it. There's no secrets on this team, none. Everything that I do, myself, Adam, Ashley, whoever, whatever we do, okay, whatever we do, we share with everybody, all right? So what Jim is doing is he is driving traffic to the Income Shift Pro capture pages, but he's using a capture page that has name, email, and phone, all right? Once he gets those leads, then what he's doing is he's taking the SMS blast and he's texting all of the people that are his leads. And then in that text message, he's asking them to connect with him on Facebook. And then once he gets them on Facebook, what does he do? He picks up the phone, he calls them, he plugs them in, and he's sponsoring people. I've said it time and time again, guys. Conversions, connect by all means possible. That's it. That's all he's doing. And he's growing his team. And he just got promoted to gold. Now he's on his way to platinum. I guarantee you that Jim hits platinum within easily the next month, if not two, because at the rate that he's growing. Simple stuff, guys. We have the tools, we have the training, we have the technology, we have the support, we have the team. So it's really, really good stuff. Sandy, you missed what? Say it once more. The whole thing? I'm not going to say the whole thing. Just go back and watch it again. I don't know what once more you want me to say, but I covered a lot of information. So anyway, hope you guys got some value out of this. Happy Friday, everybody. Cheers to you guys. Hopefully you guys are have enjoyed your week. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy your weekend and make it awesome. If this was valuable to you, do me a favor, throw me some hearts, throw me some likes, throw me some love. If you got people on your team that need to see these tips, tag them in this post so they can learn this stuff, because that's what we do, guys, here on our team. ILT, Invest, Learn, Teach. I do it. Our leaders do it. You guys should be doing it. Whatever you can learn, please learn it and then pass. Well, Sandy says, say it once more. When I asked, this is comical. It's Comical Friday. What else you want me to repeat? She says, I don't know either. So if you don't know, I don't know. Yeah. Replay, #replay. Just go watch it again. A lot of good information. Appreciate all the likes and hearts and everything coming in, guys. Thank you guys so much. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward. Don't ever, 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 ever stop moving forward. So love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one, and have an awesome, awesome weekend. We'll talk soon.